Ever thought about what it's actually like to own the crazy expensive things that Donald Trump has, considering how he's known for living large? Welcome to Mostly Wealthy, where we take you behind the scenes of the world's wealthiest individuals, revealing the secrets to their luxurious lifestyle. Get ready to be inspired as we explore the extravagant life of none other than Donald Trump. We'll uncover the secrets behind his fancy belongings, from cool motorcycles to fancy yachts, and take a closer look at the controversies surrounding his business ventures. Are you curious about the secret talents of Donald Trump beyond his business dealings and political endeavors? Stick around as we reveal an unexpected guest appearance by Trump in one of the most popular movies of all time. Donald Trump's fancy airplane, worth $100 million, has a bunch of fancy stuff, making it one of the fanciest planes around. Also, Trump's stuff goes way beyond just planes, including really expensive houses with secret underground tunnels, a $30 million boat, and lots of other nice things. Now let's talk about Trump's cool stuff, starting with his fancy gold motorcycle. Made with real gold, this awesome bike was given to him by the people from the TV show American Chopper. Even though Trump likes motorcycles, he mostly uses this fancy bike to show off how rich he is. It used to be shown off at the red carpet in Trump Tower, but now it's at his hotel in Miami. Trump got this motorcycle as a gift because he's really popular. Covered in a lot of gold, it's worth at least $50,000, which is a lot but not much compared to how much Trump spends on fancy things. Among Trump's fancy things are his watches, like the Rolex Day-Date Gold, which costs $15,000. He also has a watch like the one Drake and the late Queen of England had, and a Patek Philippe Ellipse worth $24,000. But his fanciest watch is the Rolex Ice Blue Platinum, given to him by Steve Will Do It. It's special made and you can't buy it in stores. It's worth $109,000, adding up to Trump's whole watch collection, which is worth $200,000. Trump's love for luxury extends to his car collection, which includes a 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, marking his first car purchase. This famous vehicle shows Trump's fondness for style and extravagance. In recent years, Donald Trump has used his influence to get special treatment, including a remarkable deal with Rolls-Royce. Going through their records, Rolls-Royce made an exact copy of a luxury car for Trump at a surprisingly low cost of $35,000. However, Trump, known for his love of luxury, quickly upgraded to a $300,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom. This model's high price is justified by its luxurious features, such as a volume control made from a 100-year-old meteorite. Despite his doubts about climate change, Trump's car pursuits have included buying a Tesla Roadster for $200,000, well known for its great speed. Additionally, he bought a classic 1997 Lamborghini Diablo for $460,000, a car that recently sold for an astonishing $1 million at auction. Among his impressive car collection, Trump's most extravagant possession is undoubtedly his custom-made limousine. Fitted with modern security measures, including electrified door handles and defenses against bullets and chemicals, this limo is valued at $1.5 million. Before we move on into Trump's grand maritime and aeronautical ventures, why don't you hit that like button? Besides cars, Trump's financial ventures include iconic properties like the Empire State Building, of which he once owned a 50% share. Using legal strategies, Trump managed to get $28 million from his investment, despite failing to break the building's lease. In his pursuit of luxury, Trump has also put money into a fleet of 3 Sikorsky S-76 helicopters, each decorated with lavish gold accents. With each helicopter priced at $7 million, his air fleet adds up to $21 million. These helicopters are often used for Trump's trips between New York and Washington, D.C., or to get to his $30 million yacht, the Trump Princess, which has plenty of space for helicopter landings and 4 distinct decks designed by famous Italian architect Luigi Stereo. His yacht isn't just a boat, it's a stunning piece of art floating on water. To truly appreciate it, you need to step inside. The walls are covered in fancy materials like expensive leather and fancy wood. The bathrooms are fancy too, with hand-carved stone and gold everywhere. This fancy boat has 11 bedrooms and 4 elevators, including one just for the main bedroom. There's even a sauna in the bathroom and another one on a private deck. The top deck has a full bar and its own pool, protected by strong glass. There's even a small hospital on board just in case. Even though Donald Trump doesn't even like boats, he spent a ton of money on this one. His next project, Trump University, wasn't so great though. It promised to teach people about real estate success, but ended up being a big scam. People paid lots of money for courses that just taught basic stuff. But Trump did do something good when he fixed up the Wallman rink in New York City. It was in bad shape, so he made it nice again. And he didn't keep the money for himself. He gave it to charity. Trump's lifestyle is all about luxury. He has a super fancy private jet called Trump Force One. His houses are crazy too, with tons of rooms and cool features like bomb shelters. But even with all this fancy stuff, Trump's reputation is still mixed, with lots of controversy around him. You'd be amazed to know that his most valuable property isn't even a regular house. It's a fancy apartment. This 3-story penthouse sits proudly in New York City's famous Trump Tower. Covered in gold, fancy chandeliers, and lots of fancy stuff, it looks like a really fancy museum. Among its fancy features is a library filled with rare and expensive books, including a signed copy of Muhammad Ali's book, worth $155,000. Today, this penthouse is worth a staggering $100 million, and when you add up his other properties, his real estate portfolio totals around $155 million. It makes sense for a billionaire to have lots of houses, but one decision is really puzzling. Trump's purchase of an entire race is quite surprising. Ever heard of the famous cycling event, the Tour de France? In 1989, Trump wanted to show off American greatness by starting the Tour de Trump. From New York to New Jersey, the winner could win $250,000, but it ended up costing Trump a lot more, $500,000 to organize, with a total payout of $750,000. Sadly, the race didn't last long, and a later attempt at a Florida speedboat race ended in tragedy. Despite moving the event to Atlantic City to get more people to his casino, the rough waters ended up being deadly for one racer, Kevin Brown. Even though the bad weather kept delaying the race, Trump didn't care. He made money from bored spectators who went to his casino, the famous Trump Taj Mahal. This huge casino, Trump's most expensive venture at $1.2 billion, offers more than just gambling tables. With multiple nightclubs, a shopping center, spa, pools, fancy restaurants, and even an amusement park, it shows Trump's love for fancy things and making big deals. Remember earlier when we talked about Donald Trump's surprising appearance in a famous movie? Well, here's an interesting fun fact for you. Did you know that his quick appearance in the film Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, actually came from his ownership of the hotel where the scene was shot? Trump's cameo wasn't just a random event. It showed his influence and presence in various industries beyond politics. It's just another example of how his ventures stretched beyond the usual realms of business and politics, leaving a lasting impression in unexpected places. Thanks for joining us on this look into Donald Trump's fancy lifestyle. Get inspired by his story, but pave your own way. Set clear goals, stay focused, and stick to your values. Success often means stepping out of your comfort zone and learning from both wins and losses. So what's your next step? Take action today to make your dreams happen. Like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content. And remember, your journey starts now.